I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, refreshing cucumber avocado snack, drink, beverage, cold soup sort of deal. It's very hydrating and very nutritious and very delicious and refreshing. A good thing to have once in a while or every day if you want. But here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lemon. The two main ingredients is going to be the avocado and the cucumber. So the lemon, I'll cut it in half. There's two ways that I juice a lemon. I'll show you both ways, just depending on what I'm feeling like in the moment. By the way, you could also use a lime instead of a lemon. It could be lemon or lime. Today I'm doing a lemon. So I'll do this first because I'm going to have to fish out probably one or two seeds from this lemon. So that's one way I juice it, and I'll demonstrate how I juice with the other half of this. And that is I take a fork and I just get violent with it. Just stab it and twist like ah. And all the juice comes out. So either way works. I guess the first way is going to be more sanitary. But I did wash my hands and I'm not serving the public, so whatever. Okay. So now there's a couple of seeds in here that I want to get out. That's why I do that first. There's one. I see one other seed. There, got that out. Very good. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to put in here, and the rest of this doesn't have to be in any particular order. The cucumber, I keep the seed or the skin on. A lot of people peel the skin, but the skin has a ton of nutritional value. Lots of vitamins and minerals, more so than the flesh of the cucumber. So that's why I keep the skin on. Taste-wise, I can do with or without it. I don't care. But I want as many nutritional benefits as I can get out of it. So one whole cucumber. By the way, cucumber has a bigger hydration effect than drinking water. Doesn't mean don't drink water. Drink lots of water throughout the day. But as far as hydration goes, it has more hydrating effects in the body than drinking water, which is kind of neat. So if you do your workout today, have a cucumber with your water. Cucumber water is awesome. Call it spa water. So the next thing is going to be this this avocado. I cut it long ways. Here's how I do an avocado, and a lot of people don't really know how to do an avocado, so I'm going to show you. Take the seed out. That came out pretty easily. Usually you have to hit it with a knife and twist it, and then it comes out. So the pit I'm going to save. You could even put this in this beverage cold soup thingy that we're going to make here, but I like to keep this particular dish on the refreshing side, and this does not accomplish that, the avocado pit. So I'll usually blend this up with my superfood shakes that I drink every day. By the way, I sell those superfood shakes. If you're interested in looking at that, let me know. I drink it every day. I have been for many years. It's completely wonderful. But anyway, the next part of this avocado is I just take a spoon to it like this. I mean, I've seen people peel avocados and they also take out so much of the flesh with it, and it takes so long. This way it just takes a few seconds and boom, and then I can do the other side. And if I want to, like, I don't know, if I'm making tacos or something, or I just want a side of cucumber slices, it's easy enough also to just put this down on the cutting board and make your slices like so. So I just demonstrated for you, and then you make these beautiful slices. You can put in your tacos, your salad, or just serve on the side. And you get these beautiful slices here. You can see how awesome that looks, right? But for this, we're just going to throw it all in here. So one avocado, one medium cucumber, the juice of one lemon or one lime. You can also add some other greens to it, but since this is going to be a refreshing kind of thing, I wouldn't do like an arugula or I don't know, mustard green or kale or something that's really strong. This is just green leaf and red leaf lettuce, so I'll put some of that in here. And that's an optional thing. I don't always do it, but I'll demonstrate it today. Why not? And then what else? Oh yeah, cilantro. I always put cilantro in it, which is also another green. But the cilantro it complements the cucumber and avocados and the lime or lemon really, really well. And I like cilantro a lot, so I'll typically add a lot, which is why you see me still adding it, because it is so good. get rid of some of the bigger stems here because I don't need those. Yeah, baby. Some Bragg's liquid amino, a complete protein profile. I don't do a lot of that. I'm going to guess I'm putting maybe a teaspoon in there, a half a teaspoon maybe, not too much. It's up to you. You can do that to taste. And I believe that's it. So, oh yeah, water. Get my filtered water. I'm just guessing here. I'm going to guess about a half a cup to a cup. I'm just eyeballing this. I've done it so many times. I don't really measure too much anymore. Let me get the top to this. By the way, when you buy your produce, the PLU number, make sure it starts with the number 9. 9 is fine. Remember that? 9 is fine. 9 means that it's organic. If it doesn't start with 9, it's not organic. So whenever possible, don't stress about it, but just get organic whenever possible. Probably about does it. This is a really powerful blender. It's the NutriBullet Prime, stronger than the original NutriBullet. A Vitamix is even better. I have a Vitamix, I just don't feel like using it right now. Blendtec will also work really well. But if you have a, like a regular blender, then you'll probably want to blend it for at least a minute, I would say. And so here's the consistency of it. It's like it can be like a cold soup or kind of like a beverage, I guess. You can eat it with a spoon or you can just drink it. You can pour it into a bowl and have it like a soup. You can top it with like black sesame seeds and it gives a really cool aesthetic appearance. But I'm going to try this out right now. Oh man. It's perfect, and sometimes I might feel like I have to add something to it, but this time around, first try, I did it just perfectly. And by the way, your avocado pits too, if you plan on blending them up, they got about 5 times the fiber density of anything else. Yeah, there's a lot of nutrition, and they're also highly anti-cancerous, these avocado pits, and we usually throw them away. But the only 3 blenders I know of that can break them down and pulverize them into a powder is going to be either the NutriBullet Prime, the regular NutriBullet won't do it, Magic Bullet won't do it, I've tried, but the NutriBullet Prime will, a Vitamix will, and a Blendtec will. Those are the only 3 blenders that I've ever tried that I know of that are powerful enough to break down the avocado pits. They're also the only 3 blenders I know that's powerful enough to, if you blend up whole raspberries and strawberries and other things with seeds in them, then it'll also pulverize the seeds and break those open and extract all the nutrients out of those, which has powerful medicinal healing benefits to that. So that's the reason why I have a blender like this, and I have a Vitamix. It was for the medicinal nutrient extraction that I can get out of those foods that no other blender that I know of can do. So it's worth it in my opinion. The Vitamix and Blendtec, those are several hundreds of dollars. Worth it. But this one here, the NutriBullet Prime, that's, what was that, 140, 150? So significantly tons cheaper than a Blendtec or a Vitamix, and it still gets the job done. It's just the canister isn't as big and not as powerful, but it's powerful enough to extract the nutrients from the seeds and the avocado pits. So I hope that was helpful. And this is extremely good and refreshing, and so I'm going to enjoy that. The types of greens that I put in here are great for heavy metal detoxification from the blood, the hydration effect of the cucumber, the healthy fats of the avocado, the fibers of it all, and there's protein and all those things too, but then I added a little bit more protein, I guess, with a little bit of Bragg's liquid amino that I threw in there. And also the highly pH balancing effect that the lime or lemon has, depending on whatever you use. And if you want to, you could throw in some cayenne pepper as well and give it some heat, and that's going to have more antioxidant properties and more anti-inflammation stuff going on and more healing benefits if you want to do that too. But the way that I made it right now is just an example of, this is meant to be a refreshing sort of thing, as well as extremely medicinal. So that's what I got, and I hope you enjoy it. Feel free to share this. I'm sure you got friends who would love to learn how to make something like this, and I've got well over 100 more. Over 100 more, and I'm regularly adding more things, more videos of healthy foods where I don't use sugar, I don't use salt, no oils. It's whole food, plant-based, whole food nutrition, and that's why it's so incredibly healthy and medicinal. I learned how to make them taste really good. And that's at my website at tomberkenmeyer.com. tomberkenmeyer.com. Just like it's spelled here on social media, take out the space, all lowercase, and share this because pharmaceutical companies hate this. And private insurance companies just want to victimize you. And hospitals need more customers, and we don't want to be sick hospital patients, customers of pharmaceutical companies, and victimized and ripped off by private health insurance companies. So eating stuff like this on a regular basis serves us and is disastrous for them. And having said that, my disclaimer is I'm not saying anything to undermine your doctor or healthcare professional. You take personal responsibility for what you like to try and for what you do, and be safe, be healthy. And in the words of an 11-year-old that I learned this from, you're either going to pay the farmers or the hospitals. So spend a little bit more money on the farmers growing the healthier, better, more organic food. Remember, 9 is fine. Okay? Share this, tomberkenmeyer.com, and I'll hear from some of you soon that have some ideas for me that you'd like me to make future videos on. Sounds pretty cool, right? Bye for now.